Do you want to discover some killer new metal and rock bands? Well, you came to the right place. In this video, I will introduce you to 5 amazing bands you need to know about, and I will play some samples. And no matter what you're into, doom, thrash, death, even some dark post-rock, there is something for everyone in here. And you definitely want to stick around for the last band, because that's where things get weird. I have no idea how to categorize that band. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm actually gonna tell you about my music discovery hack that led me to all these 5 bands. Kicking things off is Spirit World. Their album Death Western that they dropped in 2022 somehow landed on my radar. Kerrang called them a brutal metalcore knuckle sandwich. I'm not sure I agree. I'm leaning more towards kind of thrash death metal or something like that. But let's just hear a sample and you tell me what you think. Spirit World is a Las Vegas-based band that's been around since 2017. They've made 2 full albums and they kind of mix somehow Western, horror, even pagan themes into this music, which I feel is more kind of, death, thrash, something like that. I saw them live in 2022 in the summer and they were brilliant. So if you're a fan of bands like Slayer, Power Trip, or even some punk stuff like Chromax or something like that, this is definitely a band to check out. The next band is a doom metal band called Castle. They're from San Francisco and they've actually been around for a while, since 2009. But they're new to me, and based on their Spotify stats, I think they might be new to a lot of other people. Castle just dropped their 6th full album, Evil Remains, now in September this year, and it's a brilliant album from start to finish. Let's check this out. So if you're a fan of Black Sabbath, Witchcraft, Pentagram, this should be right up your alley. Like very heavy riffs, super powerful female vocals. I just love this stuff. Unfortunately, they just finished a European tour that I missed, but I'm hoping that they will do some festivals in the summer. But you can check a link in the description below for the new album. I definitely recommend it. Now, before we carry on, I almost forgot to tell you about the tool that helped me discover all these bands. So with my tax-savvy friend, we made a Spotify playlist called New Metal and Rock Weekly that gets automatically updated every Friday with everything new. Small bands, big bands, old bands, new bands, all genres. Everything you want to hear is on that playlist. And now you can subscribe to that. There is a link in the comment below and the description. And you get a weekly update every Friday. Now this third band is Orbit Culture from Sweden. I know a lot of you have commented that on my previous videos. Now I've seen this band live and this band just dances on the line of things that I don't like. And I'll explain later why, but let's check out this sample here. Now this band kind of flirts with sterile technical metal, kind of like Mesuka, which I, for the life of me, just can't get into. And believe me guys, I have really tried, but they never really cross the line. And when they're very close to it, they kind of pull back. So I'm still a fan of Orbit Culture. So they've been around since 2013. They've made 4 full albums. The last one, Descent, came out in 2023. I saw them live in last year or beginning of this year. I'm gonna see them again soon. They're great live. And if you're a fan of bands like Gojira, you can even take like Pantera, a Lamb of God or something like that. You'll definitely like this band. Now, if you're into more progressive kind of dark post-rock metal, is there even a genre? I don't know. Then you might want to check out this band, Duul from the Netherlands. They released their 3rd full studio album this year. It's called The Shape of Fluidity. Let's check this sample out here. Now this band for me is really hard to pin down. There are elements of punk, indie, grunge, classic rock, heavy metal. There's a little bit of everything in there. And it's fun to listen to because you kind of never know what's gonna come. And they're actually gonna be touring Europe until Christmas. So if you're in Europe, you have a chance to catch them live. Now, before we get into the final band, if you're liking this video and content like this, now might be the right time to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you never miss similar content. Now, these last bands make me feel like I'm in a CIA interrogation. They're kind of keeping me awake. They're blasting something in my ears to kind of make me not sure of what's happening. But it's a compliment because when I listen to this band, I never really know what's coming, and that kind of keeps me alerted. So the band responsible for this interrogation is Fourstroke Baron. That's a band that's been around since 2014, released 4 albums, the last one this year called Data Diamond. It's a band unlike anything else that I've heard. Check this for yourself. Now this band is a wild mix, it's hard to pin them down. There is some Killing Joke here, some 80s new romantic vocals, there is Mastodon meets Rush, there is some synth stuff, and you never really know what's gonna come. So it's hard to categorize them, like I said, and I'll be curious to hear what you think in the comments, and if you've seen them live, let me know. I'm curious, did you know this band before this video? And I would be very happy if you drop some of your suggestions of new bands that you have discovered in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to that playlist, and then you can check the video up here that is a previous video that I did on a similar topic. I've actually done a few. And then this here, there's an interview with an Icelandic post-metal band that only 35% of my subscribers knew about. Check that out.